Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my beautiful rideshare revolutionaries. It's me, Gio. Y'all know the fuck it is. Alrighty, let's try to keep this one short and sweet. I got a text message today from my buddy Dustin. Apparently, Dustin has turned the big 4-5 today, so I wanna wish Dustin a very happy 45th birthday. I understand that him and his family outran the storm last week, so it's awesome. They're in Jersey right now, safe and sound and not getting fucked up by Dorian. So, happy birthday, everyone! Everyone, give Dustin some thumbs up, huh? I think he deserves them. And now we're gonna move on to the topic at hand. I've been getting called out by a trio of unattractive content creators on YouTube. So we're going to address all that right now. Apparently, the first person in this trio is Red the Rideshare Ginger, Keith Watson. He was in my chat for a while, I guess. Old boy used to live in Rockford, and then he saw my channel, got inspired, and then started driving in Chicago. And then he was texting and driving, and he rear-ended someone else, and then his car got totaled. So now he's in an Acura MDX, and this guy thinks, I mean, you guys think I'm hot shit? Man, this kid really thinks he's hot shit. I mean, some of these male cheerleaders, man, they got some egos on them. So this all started because I was flexing on him, saying that I don't take advice from people who don't make $2,000 or aren't members of the 2K club. And while that sounds bad, I know that sounds harsh. Let me just rewind a bit, right? Just out of sheer curiosity, right? I know a lot of you have a low opinion on me. A lot of you may not like my attitude. You may not like my on-screen persona. Maybe I'm too loud and abrasive for you guys. Fine. Yeah, I get it. I probably wouldn't like me either. But just out of sheer curiosity, who was the first driver on YouTube to show that not only did this person drive, but to give away market-specific strategies that worked every single day for free, that could help you guys make more money? Honestly, I checked you. The reason I made that first video on May 23rd of 2017 was because I scoured YouTube and I didn't see one video that would help me make money. Every video out there was like, oh, keep your car clean. Put some water bottles in the cup holders. Keep a tray of candy right. Have a tip jar. Put lights in your car. Tip jar. Make sure your car smells. There's a lot of that bullshit. No one showed how to make money. And everyone who said that they make money driving never proved it. Not a single one. That's why I started my channel. I was like, you know what? Let me give drivers a clear path to making money. And I was awful at this when I first started making videos, guys. I mean, I'm still not a good content creator, but like in terms of driving, my skill has progressed, right? Because before I thought the most you can make was like $1,500 driving. Then I got to $1,600. Then I got to $1,700. I'm like, you know what? Let me get $2,000. Let me see, is it possible to get $2,000? And it was. The first time I did it, it took like 68 hours or something. But I did it. I proved it's possible when no one else did. And then other drivers were like, hey, I'm a pretty good driver. Let me see if I can do it too. And they started doing it too. And then it became this thing where it's like, yeah, it's just a bunch of drivers who mastered their markets, put the time in, put the time to learn. I'll kill it. And the ones, guess what? Not every driver in Chicago makes $2,000 a week, or even the ones that have. But the ones that have made $2,000 a week, This is automatic. We make money. It's easy for us. Because when you drive that much, when you have that level of mastery over your market, you know what you're doing. It's all like it doesn't fall in your lap, but it kind of falls in your lap, right? And I've taken that knowledge, how to make $2,000 in a week, and I pass it on to my audience for free. No one else on YouTube before me gave you a clear, precise path to maximizing earnings driving. Okay? And while I've picked up little things here and there along the way, my strategy has more or less become unchanged. I mean, guys like Manny helped me out, Shy Guy helped me out, Bam's helped me out. But guess what? My strategy ends at 9 a.m. I'll be flat out and say that. If you say, hey, what do I do in the afternoons? I'll be like, drive in the city. All bets are off in the afternoon. But from 4 to 9 a.m., I personally do not think there's a better strategy to maximize earnings in Chicago. Okay? And the Rideshare Ginger, Red, as you guys know, I hate the power zones. Absolutely hate them. They're fucking stupid. Lyft is stupid, but the power zones are even worse. So Red, the Rideshare Ginger, Keith Watson, he was always talking shit in the chat. Oh, he's like, oh, you just don't know what you're doing. You just haven't figured it out yet. You don't know what you're talking about. Always talking shit. And I would say, like, I don't listen to you because you don't make more than me. If you ever, like, if this goes for all of you, and I know there's drivers out there who make more money than I do. I know. There might be some in Chicago who make $2,000 in 50 hours. But they're not giving away their strategies. They're keeping that shit a secret. They probably got some nice little honey pots here and there. They don't want to give away their money rides. So while I would definitely congratulate these drivers on their hustle, on maximizing their earnings, on knowing what they're doing, right? Their strategy might work for them. Probably won't work for me because they probably aren't going to share it with me, right? I'm going to give away the Rideshare Ginger Keith Watson's strategy right now. Wait for 45 plus rides. Sit around, Uber X, Uber XL, Uber Select, or Uber Comfort 2, Lyft, Lyft Lux, Lyft XL, Black XL, and just wait for 45 plus rides. I don't think he's ever shared that strategy, but there you go. I just shared in 1 minute. I've done more for his channel than he has. So, and I would denigrate him, but I was like, dude, I'm not, like, what do you know? You're not a 2K club driver. If Manny or Shy Guy or Rick or who else in the fucking chat or Bam, if they say you're not doing something right, I'm gonna listen because they know what they're talking about. When this guy tells me I don't know what I'm doing with Lyft Power Zone and he makes less money than I do, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss it. Especially when you just tell me. He never showed me what I'm doing wrong. He just told me I'm not doing it wrong or I'm not doing correctly. That's not exactly helpful information, right? So then Red got butthurt and he went on YouTube and he was saying the 2K club is a hoax or something. And I kicked him out of the chat. And then he started stalking my chat. And then his whole channel's been committed to talking about me ever since. It's kind of gratifying. Not really. He's annoying. And just going to point out, Red, the Rideshare Ginger, Keith Watson, he has boasted in the past about driving 24 hours straight. I told him that's a very bad idea. On top of being illegal, what if you get tired and you kill someone? He was like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. I'm a ginger. I'm a cheerleader. And I'm like, okay. I always tell my group chat members not to brag about doing illegal shit in my group chat. Because there is a Lyft spy in my group chat. I'm like, yo. I don't want you guys doing illegal shit in the first place. 2, I don't want you boasting about it in my chat. Makes me look bad. Okay? So, I've given away his strategy. Moving on. Trax Media, Uber Trax, Trenton Von Holton he jumped on this thing too, saying that I'm the rideshare queen too. And I know, I will be honest, I was going to do an exclusive like Patreon thing, membership group chat, and then I changed my mind. I was going to do it. Guys, I've been giving away free info for 2.5 years. Free, reliable info for 2.5 years. I've responded to every comment I can. I've responded to most emails. There comes a time, place, and I changed my mind. I was going to do it, and I was going to start a Patreon where whoever was in my group chat and donating to me, I would give it to charity. And Trenton Von Holton thought that $5 a month is too much, so he got butthurt and he left the chat. And then he's jealous because I never helped him grow his channel. So now he jumped on this too. And now I'm going to give away his strategy, and I'm going to give away the reason he was deactivated too. So Trenton Von Holton was deactivated by Uber because he was giving private rides, cash rides, and soliciting private rides, right? I don't think he ever went in detail about why he got deactivated, but he was boasting in my group chat about doing how private rides are the way to go, and blah, blah, blah. And I told him, like, do not talk about private rides in my group chat. They're illegal. I know it's a victimless crime, but still, you're operating outside the law. I'm not a fan. He will continue to do it. And I'm like, dude, don't talk about it. And I'm fairly certain because he showed us the email in the group chat that said your continued illegal activities have gotten you deactivated from the platform. I wish I still had the screenshot. I don't. So you're taking advice from a guy who was operating outside the law. Maybe not the best person to take advice from. And I'm going to give you Trenton Von Holton's strategy too, because it's inferior to mine. Do you guys know how Trenton Von Holton made $200 on Monday morning? He would wake up at 3:30, drive 15 minutes northwest, wait for a 45 plus, which is about 50 minutes from O'Hare Airport, drop off the passenger, drive 45 minutes back to where he started, wait for a 45 plus, drive back to the airport, drop off the passenger, drive 45 minutes back to where he started, and wait for 45 plus. So in about 4.5, 5 hours, Trenton Von Holton would make about $180, $200, but he would also drive about 240 miles to make that much money. Now, me, I watch my miles closely. I've been driving gas-guzzling SUVs for the last 3 years. Bad idea to eat miles, and in my opinion, you're much more efficient as a rideshare driver when you're maximizing your per-hour earnings and your per-mile earnings. If you want to fight me on it, hi, Rick, here I am. Those of you who don't make as much per mile and are proud of not having a good per mile average, you're just kind of justifying being a lousy driver, in my opinion. So Trax jumped on it too. Primarily think it's jealousy because I didn't help him grow his channel. And obviously, surprise, surprise, he can't grow one on his own. So there you go. And then the failed journalist chimed in too. I really don't have much to say about that except for the fact that I've never really, minus read the Rideshare Ginger, I don't dismiss people who don't make money driving. I don't. If you can't make 2K, then you can't make 2K. That doesn't make you less of a driver. That doesn't make you unworthy. If you have a chance to make 2K and you're sitting on the sidelines talking about how you can, but you choose not to, I might come down on you a little bit. But like my old coach, I love this guy to death, Keith Hackney, he said, during a fight, if the fight ends and you lose, I don't care if my fighters win or lose. I just want them to fight as hard as they can. All right, that stuck with me for a long time. Keith's an amazing guy. In jiu-jitsu, there's an old saying, you either win or you learn. All right, you're not a loser if you don't hit 2K. I never said you are. If you've never hit 2K and you try telling me I'm not doing something correctly, I'm probably gonna flex on you. I'm gonna be like, okay, well, make more than me and then I'll listen. All right. If you have good information, good, reliable information that helps you make money, I'm gonna listen. If you talk about how you have more reliable information than me and you make less money than me, like Keith Watson, the Rideshare Ginger, I'm going to dismiss you. Okay? Call it arrogant, whatever you want. I've gotten hundreds of emails from you guys saying, thank you for sharing your info. It's helped me make more money. I got one email from a guy a long time ago, last year. And maybe, yeah. And it took me 2 weeks to respond to this email because the guy told me that because of my channel, because of my content, because of my advice, he was able to move his son in and put a roof over his son's head. Yeah, there we go. It took me 2 weeks to finish reading that email because I was so like heartbroken when I did. And you guys who have emailed me, you know how I respond. And I started this channel to help people for free. I've never asked you guys for $1. And now I have to deal with these fucking ingrates who think they're hot shit, don't know shit, don't know how to grow a channel. I'm not crying because of that. I'm crying because of that email, because I keep thinking back about it. So, I mean, guys, I'm here to help. I've always been here to help. I'm not going to dismiss you if you don't make money. If you want to make more money, you've come to the right place. If you're going to tell me I'm doing something wrong and you make less than me, then I will throw it in your face. But no, I don't think you guys are unworthy of my time, unworthy of my chat, or lousy drivers if you don't make 2K. So that's all I got for this one, guys. Happy birthday, Dustin. Fuck you, Keith Watson. Fuck you, Trenton Von Holton. And failed journalist, I'll take it easy on you this time. That's your warning shot. Try this shit again. I've already wrecked you so many times I lost count. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for this one. Everyone, please stay safe, stay driven, stay classy. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.